Hey everyone, it's the FinalRound. My name is Jordan, and I took my wife out to dinner last night. If you watched till the end on the previous video, I said that she was a little upset that I was spending too much time digging up research, so I made it up to her, took her out, and woke up a little bit earlier and found some plays before work. So you will see images that come up on the screen. Those images will be from a data app called Outlier. There will be a link in the description that'll take you straight there for a 7-day free trial. If you are outside the United States and the app doesn't work for you, you can use the desktop version on a laptop or on an internet browser. So this episode will be powered by Outlier. In my first pick, love this guy. He's a great scorer. Did really well for us last year. It's going to be De'Aaron Fox over 26.5 points. He's gone over this 3 out of 4 games this season. And this season, he also already played the Lakers and he put up 37 on them. He really likes to play the Lakers for whatever reason. In his last 9 games against the Lakers, he has gone over this mark 7 different times. And to go on top of that, the Lakers are giving up the 7th most points to the point guard position. So good matchup. And he's definitely got the motivation to go over this clearly. So that's De'Aaron Fox over 26.5 points. My second pick, I think we can go back to him. Mitchell Robinson over 9.5 rebounds. Now this line has dropped a little bit because he went up against the Celtics. He has struggled against the Celtics. He's had 6 rebounds against them twice, and then he didn't go over this against Charlotte because there was a blowout. He had just 9. So the line has dropped a little bit, and I think it's a good opportunity for us to take the over on it. So he's gone over this 6 out of 10 games this year. The Hawks are giving up the 13th most rebounds to the center position, and he played against the Hawks earlier this year, and he got 13 rebounds against them. And last year he went over this mark 2 of 2 times against the Hawks. So I like Mitchell Robinson over 9.5 rebounds. And if you guys could you please like the video? And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? You could just put an emoji, you could say anything, you could say hello, it doesn't matter. It just tells YouTube to get that video out there for more people to see. And thank you to the people who do that. My third pick, this one might scare you a little bit. You can fade it if you want to. It's Kyle Kuzma over 23.5 points. Now he's gone over this 5 out of 10 games this year, so 50%, but he's going up against the Mavericks, who give up the most points to the power forward position. Last season against the Mavericks, he put up 36 points on them and 30 points on them. And like I said, you can fade it if you want to. It's just really good matchup with that most points to the power forward position and good history against the Dallas Mavericks. My fourth pick, going with Donovan Mitchell over 1.5 steals. He's gone over this in 6 out of 9 games this season. And last season, he went over this 2 out of 2 times against the Blazers. The Blazers give up the 2nd most steals to the shooting guard position, and they are tied for 6th for the most turnovers a game. And Mitchell has gone under this 3 different times. I'm going to read off the 3 different teams that he has gone under, where he just got 1 steal. So the Knicks give up the least steals to the shooting guard position. He went under. Pacers, 4th least. And then the Kings, 6th least. So really tough matchups to get steals against. But now we have a matchup where they're giving up the 2nd most. So good opportunity here for Donovan Mitchell to go over 1.5 steals. My 5th pick is going to be Luka Doncic over 3.5 turnovers. He's gone over this mark in 8 out of 11 games this season. And last night, he had 8 turnovers. In his last 4 games against the Wizards, he's gone over this mark 3 out of 4 times. The Wizards, they play really good defense, and if you look at a lot of their bench players, they steal the ball a lot. They force a lot of turnovers. Just overall, as a team, they force a lot of turnovers. They force the most turnovers as a team in the NBA. So specifically to the point guard position, they force the 4th most turnovers to the point guard position. So tough spot here for Luka. Good spot here for the Wizards to force Luka to go over that 3.5 turnover mark, which he's been doing a lot this season. And before I get into this last pick, I want to shout out my partners, Underdog Fantasy, ParlayPlay, and Sleeper. Use promo code FinalRound11 on any of those. They'll match your first deposit up to $100, and Underdog will match you up to $500. There will be links in the description that'll take you there with the promo code. And thank you to the people who do use those. So this last pick is going to be kind of an option play for you. So Skylar Mays has been starting for the Portland Trailblazers. I pointed him out in the last video that he's been passing the ball really well. So his assist line has gone up pretty high. So his assist line is at 8.5. And since starting and Malcolm Brogdon being out, he's gone over this 2 out of 2 games. But that assist line is at -146. So on Prizepicks, you might see this at 9, just even, or maybe 9.5. It might get bumped up just because of the odds. He's gotten 12 assists and 10 assists as a starter. You can still take that if you want to. You can also look at his rebounds at 3.5. That's -110 odds. So Prizepicks probably has that at 3.5. He's got 4 rebounds and 5 rebounds in his last 2 games as a starter. Or you can combine these two. It's at 12.5, and he's gotten 16 and 15 in his last 2 games as a starter. So Cleveland gives up the most rebounds to the point guard position and the 15th most assists to the point guard position. So really good matchup for rebounds, and in the middle for assists. We know he's going to pass the ball and rack up those assists. So that's up to you what you want to do. If you don't trust him to get rebounds, that's fine. You don't have to add it. So I'm just showing you the options and laying it all out for you, just so you don't go run to assist and take it when you can make the play better. So if you would like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. The link is in the description. A lot of people have been coming in, bringing their own research. We just added a voice chat, and people, as they watch the game, we're having conversations about the lines, and they said they had a lot of fun with it. But if you would like to, you can hop on in. It's free. It's not a premium or anything like that. And also, it takes me a lot of time to dig up this information. If you do well with it and you feel like giving back, I have a Cash App and a Venmo in the description, and you can donate back to the channel. And thank you to the people who do donate. And I normally don't do recaps. Even if I have a really good day, I don't really talk about it because I don't think it really matters to today's picks. It doesn't change the outcomes. But yesterday was my worst day this season. I picked a lot of PRAs. Karl Anthony Towns hit rebounds, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander went under. There was a blowout. He didn't play in the 4th quarter. He probably would have cleared it pretty easily. He was playing really well. He got pretty close to it without playing the 4th quarter. And then Brandon Ingram was actually, it was a blowout and it was under. And I know a lot of people joke sometimes and say Vegas made the call. And I don't know. Is that really, are we really joking? Do you think Vegas really makes a call? It was kind of suspicious last night. The Mavericks, they were down by 20. They gave up at the beginning of the 4th quarter. They put their backups in. They didn't even try to make the comeback. Zion stayed in there, and then they were still up by 20. And around the 6-minute mark, Brandon Ingram comes in, and he didn't need to be on the floor at all. So he comes in and he gets just enough to go over his points, rebounds, and assists, and he gets just enough to go over his points, and then he gets taken out. And it's like, why was he put out there? I know he's gone under a lot this year for points and PRA, and maybe there was a lot of unders, but I don't know about Vegas making the call, but that one looked pretty suspicious. He did not need to be out there at all. And then the other one that missed was James Harden finally went over his mark against the Nuggets. He went over by 1. So just curious about that Brandon Ingram one. It was a little weird to see, and I would honestly like to know the explanation why the coach put him out there. One bad day, it happens, and we will move forward. So thank you all for watching. If you're still watching, God bless you all. It's the final round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.